Alec Tritton, Chairman of the Halstead Trust and Chair of the conference. And I'm here at another conference, actually, the Guild of One Name Studies conference. And I'm speaking to one of our lecturers at the forthcoming Secret Lives conference, Janet Few. Hello, Janet.
Hello, nice to be here.
All right, okay, Janet, you're going to be talking about occupational hazards, the working lives of our ancestors. We obviously all had ancestors, and hopefully they all worked. So what got you interested in this?
It started really as an interest in the history of medicine, which almost developed when I decided it would be a good idea to finally, after about 20 years of research, write up one branch of my family history. And it turned out that they all died in fairly strange ways, and I then became obsessed with causes of death. And in my case, they mostly fall off things. They were occupational hazards before you started, falling off a ship. That was because they were letting go of the anchor and forgot to let go, so that was probably their own fault. Falling into a dry dock, falling off a baker's cart. There isn't a history of alcoholism in the family, I would like to point that out. But that really got me started in being interested in history of medicine. And at the same time, my daughter was doing a history of medicine GCSE, which in the end I went on to teach. So it really developed from there. And I'd written a little booklet about causes of death, and one section of that was occupational hazards.
Okay, right. Well, it's interesting to note that you've got people like lawyers. I mean, I can't understand, other than getting sort of writer's cramp, how a lawyer could have an occupational hazard.
Well, I think it's being stooped over your books and not getting enough fresh air and things like that. The remedy, according to a gentleman whose little booklet that I've managed to get, was written in 1831, and he said they needed 2 hours of exercise every day. It's all right if you can get it, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that's right. It's finding the time, yes. Personally, I'm very interested in death and burial. In fact, I have a very unhealthy interest in it. And obviously, you share that interest.
Yes, I do. It always sounds a bit morbid, doesn't it? Let's give a good talk about death. But of course, all our ancestors, except the most recent ones, are dead. So by the very nature, we've all got deaths of our ancestors to be interested in. And even if you don't know exactly what they died from, perhaps they died before there was a death certificate to tell you, you can at least be aware of what they would have been fearing and what might have carried them off in the past. Okay.
Ever been tempted to dig one up to find out what they did? Why they died?
I might get into a bit of trouble if I tried that one, but it's good thinking.
Right, okay. I know that at the conference you've got to run off because you're doing something.
I'm getting ready to go on an Unlock the Past genealogical conference to Alaska.
Very nice. Okay.
So it's away from the conference and then off to Seattle to pick that up.
Okay, so it's bears, salmon and genealogy. What more could you want?
Exactly, yes. What's not to like?
Right, but if you weren't doing that, would you like to have come?
Oh, definitely. There's some excellent speakers. I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to miss all these people. And all my friends doing talks, but yes.
Okay, but you're joining us for lunch on the day before.
I am going to be there on the Friday to see what's going on then.
So you get to see and hear some of the talk.
Some of it, yes, but unfortunately not enough.
All right, Janet, thank you very much. We will wish you luck on your cruise, and we'll see you in August.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thanks then.